information line. You have four options. For public inquiries, please press 1. For freedom of information inquiries, please press 2. To contact out-of-hours media, please press 3. If you are calling from a government department, press 4. To hear these options again, press hash.
Hello, Cabinet Office.
Hello there. Could I speak to the Prime Minister, please?
No, I'm afraid not. You need to write in.
Sorry?
You need to write in.
I have written in, but no one seems to be listening.
When did you write into?
I've written to 10 Downing Street. I've written to the Department of Work and Pensions, and no one seems to be listening to me.
When did you write into Downing Street?
I've been writing since last year, to tell you the truth. I think I wrote about 4 letters to Downing Street itself.
And have you had a reply?
Oh yes, I've had a reply, and they keep asking me back to the Department of Work and Pensions, and the Department of Work and Pensions says they can't do anything, but the government can. So I just write back to the Prime Minister, who passes me back to the Department of Work and Pensions. So I was just wondering if there's anyone in the government that can actually help me, because it's the government that has to help me at the end of the day.
Well, if you wrote to 10 Downing Street and they pass it, it will be the Department of Work and Pensions that you need to speak to.
Yes, I have spoken to the Department of Work and Pensions, and I've written to them and I've spoke to them, and they say that they can't do anything because the government has to do it, because it's something to do with legislation.
Well, the only other option you have is to write in again. There isn't any other complete feature, I'm afraid.
So in other words, you can't do anything for me then?
Not on the telephone, no. You need to write in again.
But you don't do anything when I...
What the
Yes,
Department
but
of Work and Pensions have told you.
I know, but every time I do write a letter, I just get the same thing. So what is the point in writing a letter to you if you're not willing to stand there and sort it out for me?
If it's Department for Work and Pensions that you've been dealing with, and they've said that they can't help you, then there isn't anything that we can do here.
So there's nothing you can do about legislation then?
Again, it's about the process again, I'm afraid.
So there's nothing you can do about legislation then? No one can do anything about legislation?
Not on the telephone, no.
No. Well, what about letters? Because no one seems to be wanting to do anything about letters either.
I don't deal with correspondence. You'd need to write in again.
But I don't get anywhere for writing. That is why I'm ringing. Because no one seems to care.
As I say, you can either write in again or you can go back to the Department for Work.
So then when I write in again and get the same responses as I did last time, what am I supposed to do then?
What response you're going to get, can I?
Well, I know what response I'm going to get because I've got it for the last 4 times I've written to you. I've got it for the last 4 times I've written to the Department of Work and Pensions too, and emailed them, and I keep getting put round in a circle, and that's all I'm doing is going round and round in a circle. The point is, it's legislation. The government make legislation. The government can change legislation, but the government do not want to change legislation. So who do I speak to change legislation,
they can,
please?
But they don't want to.
And why don't they want to?
I can't say. I have no idea.
Is it because it's not in their best interest?
I wouldn't know, my friend.
So could you put me on to someone that can help me, please? Because everyone in the government can't help me, apparently.
I've explained what you need to do. I can't...
Yes, but I have done that the last 4 times. So how many times do I have to do it until someone actually listens?
Sorry, I have to end the call. I've explained what you need to do.
You've explained to me, and I've told you that that's what I'm doing.